This is Dolany TV. We finally have somebody in here that's good to go. We are going to get this live stream underway. Guys, the Kansas City Americans franchise mode once again today. Starting off with what I want to do of a goalie trade here. Eddie Lack absolutely blowing it up for us in net. Not good. Eric, not much. Just got off work, so got to get this live stream underway before supper. You see Eddie Lack, 2 wins in 8 games played. 894 save percentage and 327 goals against average. Now you see he's had a shutout. So in 8 games he's had a shutout, which means he's had a terrible time in net other than those 1 game, right? Link, Riker, and Charles Vlogs, nice to see you in the live stream. It's glad you could tune in once again. It helps out massively. So we're going to put through this trade here and see if we can acquire Jacob Markstrom. Markstrom, who has had maybe we don't want to acquire Markstrom. Just kidding. He's had a 918 save percentage, 258 goals against average. He just needs a team that wins to play in front of him, right? So let's see. This trade rejected. Okay, aren't offering what we want. So that's fair. That's fair. We need to send them a little bit more trade value. We'll do that in terms of a 3rd round pick in 2019. Just give them away for free, basically. Trade rejected. Okay, they don't want to absorb the contract of Eddie Lack. I'm trying to swap out the contracts. That's not going to go through, so we've got to pretty much see if we can retain any salary, which we absolutely can on Eddie Lack if we want. So you see here we can retain 1.4 on Eddie Lack. Let's see, propose the trade. Trade accepted. That works for me. Go to roster moves and see what we're going to do. We should be able to call up goalies, correct? We have Jacob Markstrom and all them in the system. We only have Nedeljkovic, so we need to go best lines in the system, I believe. And this should get us to where we want to be for this episode, having an actual tandem goaltenders who should be able to do the job in net between Markstrom and Cam Ward. Cam Ward's been insane for us this year. You see the goalies. Cam Ward, he's up to an 85. Larson injured. Yes, that's a terrible no good thing for the Oilers, let me tell you. That's never a good thing when someone like Larson is injured. You see we've got Gregory Campbell and Andre Nestrasil down there on that line. I don't know why. What happened? Did Sam Gagner get sent to the AHL? Where is Sam Gagner? I don't see Sam Gagner. What is going on here? We've got to get Sam Gagner back in the lineup here. There we go. There he is. All our centers are playmakers. Keep that in mind. Nestrasil has to be out for Bjorkstrand, who appears to be in the lineup. Where is Bjorkstrand? He is right there. So Bjorkstrand, we will get up on the 2nd line. Drake Kajula at the skills, dressed up as Drake. Yes, I've seen the gif of that. That is awesome to see some fun and entertaining stuff out of those guys. So Bjorkstrand up on that 2nd line. He's had 4 goals, 11 assists for us. So hopefully he turns it up and we get it done. Shaden, absolutely. I'm going to roll with these lines for about 5 games, so that should give you time to make some lines. Go ahead and do that. Phil DiGiuseppe on the 3rd line, 6 goals, 5 assists. He's been solid. Connor Brickley in the lineup, of course, you know that. The power play units, this is where we are really struggling. You see, at least we've got Wenberg and all them, and this looks to be what we want on the power play. I mean, Noah Hanifin should be up on that 1st unit, hopefully generate a little bit more offense. That should be good. In net, we've got Cam Ward starting, Jacob Markstrom backing up. That works for me. We're totally fine with that. Now we've got ourselves a legitimate backup goaltender in Jacob Markstrom. Let's go attend to the Serena problem, do the morale, and then we'll get rolling on the simulation. Owner goals, don't need to worry about that. The owner happiness is pretty good, so that's a good thing. Thanks, Link. Means a lot to have you on here. Let's go upgrade. Who's your defense? It would be Pesci, Slavin, Murphy, Dahlbeck, and Noah Hanifin, and of course the other guy in Justin Falk. That's awesome, Link. Good to hear that. I mean, these streams are for you guys. I've been trying my best to make these a constant thing because you guys seem to be really enjoying them, which is huge. So we're going to go up to the 30 game mark. Hopefully we can win a couple games and not lose against, we've got some tough opponents. Let's see, 11 and 13, 14 and 11. Not really anyone super crazy numbers, but pretty good numbers nonetheless. Velocity, my day was pretty good. Hard day at work, tough day, just a lot of stuff messed up, you know how it goes. 4-3 victory here against Detroit. That's huge. Let's go get ourselves another victory. if we can. Should get a young player for the first line. Well, Teravainen is a young player. That's the thing. Teravainen is quite young, so that helps us out quite a bit to have Teravainen on that first line, I guess it is. 2 straight wins, and can we make it 3? We go 5-2 loss, but we're 15-12 and 1 all of a sudden going up against Columbus and Packers 1. Crap, that's not what I wanted to happen, but hey, Packers going to the Super Bowl, or is this the Super Bowl? I don't know. Not like, is this the Super Bowl, but are they going to the Super Bowl now? 15, 13, and 2 on the year we are. Let's see, does that put us into a playoff spot? That puts us 7 points outside of a playoff spot. Ay, that's ugly. Teravainen, 28 points in 30 games played, and then you've got Jeff Skinner, 24 points, Wenberg, 23, Elias Lindholm, and Victor Rask. So our top pairs getting it done here, all with 20-plus points. Bjorkstrand up to 18 points on the year. The kid's crushing it. Falk, Hanifin, both with good points. Di Giuseppe and Aho getting her done as well. I don't know why Aho is out. Oh, Aho is out of the lineup. That's maybe why we're struggling. We got Connor Brickley instead of Sebastian Aho in the lineup. So let's get Sebastian Aho back in the lineup here and see if he can't spark the offense a little bit. All right, so Nordstrom, we need Aho on this fourth line. Aho, who's had a pretty solid go of it in 25 games. Let's see our full lineup rolling once again. Let's see what Cam's numbers are like in net. He's down. Oh, Jacob Markstrom rotating out. 5 wins. He's had 286 goals against average, so he hasn't played well. And I mean, Cam Ward, 12 wins, 215. Let's get him back into that top spot and go get this simulation back underway. 5 games more. See if we can pull off a 5-game winning streak. That would be huge for us. We need to get really back into things quick. The most we can do in a 5-game span is 10 points. I mean, we play some division rivals, so that would be huge for us. Let's go to this game against Tampa Bay on the 31st. We'll see if we enter the new year winners or losers against Pittsburgh. We are going to win 3-0. Cam Ward getting the shutout. That's what we're talking about. 6-2 against Toronto, so Cam Ward only 2 goals in 2 games. Hey, 1.0 goals against average, I'll take that. And 3-0 loss, I can't do that. Let's see. Against New York, shootout loss. Would I rather play on the Oilers or be the best NHL player in the world? I'm not an athlete by any stretch of the margin, so I would rather just play on the Oilers and say I played on the Oilers rather than be a good athlete, because that's just not my MO. Let's see. 37 points, so we just keep falling farther and farther behind the playoff picture here. This is crushing ourselves rather fast. Teuvo Teravainen, 33 points on the year in 35 games played. Jeff Skinner, nowhere near close to his pace from last year. Wenberg, Rask, Bjorkstrand up to 21 points. He's had 3 goals in the last 5 games. Guy's heating up, but I mean, what do you really realistically do, right? This team not looking like we should be. Nestor still 1 point in 10 games. Why is Nestor still... Oh man, Nestor still's having a hard go of it. Let's see. Goalies. Let's see what our goalies are doing here, guys. Cam Ward, 14, 7, and 2. 238 goals against average. 926 save percentage. 1 shutout. So he's had finally a shutout on the year. This team just not coming together on the ice. I think it may be a locker room thing, but... we're going to go 5 more games. Oh, here we go. We're going to get some lines from Shaden. So instead of going to the next game, we will go see what Shaden had to offer here, as we're crushing it in terms of owner profit here. That's huge for us. Took a while. That's all good, Shaden. We only went an extra 5 games, which is no big worry. So it is, let's see, Bjorkstrand, Nordstrom, Teravainen. Let's go Wenberg, Rask up on that top line. Teravainen over here, Bjorkstrand, and Nordstrom, who has 73 face-off percentage, so that's not too bad. Di Giuseppe in the middle on the 3rd line. Gagne up there. Lindholm, Chiasson, perfect. And Slavin, let's see, Nestrasil, Brickley. A little substitute Brickley in here instead of Nestrasil. Might as well get Brickley in there right now. There we go. Brickley in defensively. We've got Hanifin, Falk, Pesci, Slavin, and well, there we go. The rest of them, Dahlbeck and Murphy, that works for me. That is a good enough pair. Let's see if it works there, Shaden. Usually your lines work, so this team a little bit scrambled up should work to save us a little bit here. 2 balanced scoring lines. Dayton, my day was good. Rough day at work. Of course, that's just the way it goes, right? You never have a good day at work, hardly ever. So, yeah, such is life. Let's go get into these next 5 games. We've got against Tampa Bay twice, and then against Ottawa, which should be good. See, a 3-1 loss against Tampa Bay, that really crushes us. And then against Boston, 3-0 win. So we get ourselves another shutout. And let's see, 3-0 win, 2 back-to-back shutouts. Okay, Cam Talbot standing on his head here. Let's go against Tampa Bay once again, 5-4 loss. So again, we failed to make ground as quick as we could. Let's go amateur scout in the OHL for 1 month forwards. Got ourselves a game against the Ottawa Senators, a 4-1 loss. So 3 losses. Again, we can't seem to do anything here against teams that are better than us, really. Home no trade offers. Don't need to worry about that. That's just the mid-season trade offer. Renewal 4-1 loss there against the Capitals. Against Colorado, come on, tell me, 6-3 loss. So we're now on a 4-game losing streak. Maybe these lines not working out, Shaden. 5-game losing streak, and it's going to be broken in a shootout as we go 2021 and a 4-2 win there against Winnipeg. So suddenly we're back even at 21-3. But we've fallen off the charts most likely. We are 6th, so we're 7 points out of a playoff spot. The offense, I think, dried up a bit there. Teuvo Teravainen, 37 points in 40 games played? In 45 games played. Okay, see, that's the problem. Jeff Skinner only 35 points, and then Victor Rask 33, Wenberg up to 31, Elias Lindholm 27. Bjorkstrand doing well though, 26 points on the year. Justin Falk and Noah Hannafin. See, this is the problem. No guys have really jumped up at all. Sebastian Aho up to 12 points. He's struggled on that 4th line. Sam Gagnier's just been a disaster for us. And really, when Ryan Murphy's been almost as good as Sam Gagner offensively, you know it's rough. And see, a lot of guys are minuses, but then that top line characteristic, right, is pretty good. Bjorkstrand's a +9. The kid's killing it, but this team not doing it offensively at all. I'm going to switch around the power play. I'll leave that to myself. We're going to see if we can change anything to do with this team, make it more productive on the ice, because we're having a real tough time out there. We really just got to pick up our game. Jeff Skinner not doing it. Wenberg up to the top power play unit. Yep, that makes sense. Rask down there. Slavin and Pesce. Let's get Pesce up there on that top pair. That should leave Slavin and Hannafin together. And Rask, Elias Lindholm. Who do I want instead? I'd like not Nestrasil, Chiasson, Di Giuseppe. How about let's get Di Giuseppe on the power play? Do I have a pet? Yeah, I have a couple cats as well as a couple dogs. So I have a couple pets for sure, for sure. Special teams, we're probably getting killed on the penalty kill. Let's go see what this penalty kill's doing. Nordstrom, Aho, and Brickley. I really don't like Aho out there on the penalty kill. Let's get someone like Chiasson out there on the penalty kill. He's got to do a better job than I imagine anyone else would do. That should do it. Let's check our goaltenders, see what they're doing, because obviously they're getting blown up in net. See Cam Ward, he's crushed it for us. He's been a 500 goaltender at 921 and 240. Guy's doing fine. And Jacob Markstrom, he's not been too bad either. Aho, Rask, Skinner, Lindholm. Okay, these are the lines we're rolling with. Let's see. Let's go with it. Okay, Aho to the top line, Skinner on the right wing. Okay, let's go there. Rask on the top line. Where's Rask? Where is Rask? That's a good question. Rask's right there. Let's get Wenberg down there, Nordstrom down there. And then you've got Teravainen on the right wing, Lindbaum on the left wing. And, I mean, then you got Bjorkstrand, Gagner, Di Giuseppe, and then you got Nordstrom, Brickley, and Chiasson. Brickley has 60 in faceoffs, Chiasson has 60, and Nordstrom has a 73. I'm going to flip-flop those two guys just so as we're maintaining our faceoff ability. See, Sam Gagner sucks, so does Victor Rask and Wenberg. So nobody's a real big face-off specialist for us. So this should hopefully get us some offense. We're going to try it, and if not, I'll just move Bjorkstrand up to the top line and move Aho down. That should be good for both of their developments to get some big-time playing time. Let's see. We're going to find out, right? we've got 5 games, or 6 games we'll go. And we've got a big chunk against the road. That's going to be the problem, is 4 out of our 6 games are on the road. Minnesota, got to get against them. They're a good offensive opponent. They're going to beat us 4-2. So the losing continues here. Against Columbus, we lose. Against Tampa Bay, we lose. Man, that's 3 straight. Against New York, we finally get a win, 5-3. Yeah, your lines usually work, Shaden. That's why I'm not too sure what's going on with this team. The offense is just absolutely dried up in the last month. Not scoring any goals, and you see more losses, only 1 win out of 6. That is not getting the job done. We are in dire need here of something to change up. 48 points, we're just struggling to get anywhere. I'm going to go back to the original lines here, see if we can generate the offense we were used to. Bjorkstrand back up to the top line, because back up here, Lindholm right there, Aho right there. Not Brickley up there, pardon me. Let's see. Di Giuseppe, what have we got going on here? We got Connor Brickley down there. And Nordstrom, we've got to move. Where's Di Giuseppe? Right there. Perfect. Bjorkstrand up to the top line. Jeff Skinner, Teravainen up here. Let's reverse them around and let's see what Bjorkstrand can do on the right wing, and Nordstrom. Or do I want Elias Lindholm? Elias Lindholm, 10 goals, 18 assists. Nordstrom, yeah, let's get Elias Lindholm on that top pair, and let's get Wenberg back up to the top line. Let's get Rask down here. He's had 38 points. Wenberg's had 32. So this should be the lines we can roll with and punch out a couple big wins with. We gotta get back into this race. We're 11 points behind. If we can get back to about a 40-win clip, we'll be fine, but we really need to get some wins quickly. We've got an off week, of course, coming up, so we are going to go up against this game against Florida. It's all at home, except for this Ottawa game. Ottawa, have they pulled away with anything so far? They are pardon me, let's see what it's going to go. They're a 30-16-7 team. We lose 5-3, so we're just not doing good against the tough competition. And everyone in our division is kind of the tough competition right now. And that, yeah, see, this is where it gets good. Now all of a sudden we're winning 2-0. We're shutting teams out and we lose 3-2. That is tough. Against Florida, we need a big victory. 3-0, we get another shutout. So we're winning by shutouts a lot. If we're stopping all the pucks, we're winning. Obviously, that's the way it works. 5-4 shootout. 5-4 shootout win. Get a face-off man like Kessel Hansler or Nuge who can play two-way. That's true. Well, Rask's had points. That's the problem. Rask has points for us. I mean, we just won 3 of 5, so all of a sudden we're back to almost 500 here. I don't know if I want to trade Rask right away. We're 14 points out of a playoff spot. This is where it gets tough. Being that many points out of a playoff spot this season is almost a lost season. 45 points, 42, 42. Rask has 42 points. That's the thing. He's got top line time, and he's got 42 points, which is third best on the team. Wenberg's got 37. Falk's got 31. Lindholm, Bjorkstrand's got 28. Di Giuseppe 21. This team getting it done offensively, kind of, sort of, I guess. Dahlbeck 4 points. I mean, everyone's had at least 4 points on the team. The goaltending been good, I know that much. See, Cam Ward 20, 15, and 2, 254, and Jacob Markstrom 280. The save percentage is 916 and 911, and they've both had 3 shutouts. So realistically, I don't know what we need to do. I think we just need to trade up Rask for someone who's a lot better, which, to your point, Shaden, would be a good move. Hansel, I'm not sure if would be the right move. We need just a bona fide number 1 centerman. That's the problem. And I'm not sure if we have that in the system yet or what we have. You'll see, can we trade away Rask? Rask has top 6 potential, so this is good. Trade maybe Dahlbeck. No, Dahlbeck's too valuable at this point. So you trade away Rask, and say we trade away a rookie prospect in someone like, where do we have? Centerman Nicholas Waugh, who's the top 9 forward. That's our next best forward right there, is Nicholas Waugh, which is not pretty, but that adds some trade value. And I mean, you go to someone like the cash-strapped Boston Bruins, who have some great talent in the center pool. Not in Patrice Bergeron, but someone like David Krejci or David Backes even, who's 87. overall. 33 years old, 6 million per for the next 3. Don't know if I want to take on that contract, but a David Krejci like guy would be perfect. You see, then all of a sudden Boston's got too many skaters in the system and it just doesn't turn out. Washington Capitals, they've got at center, they've got Nicholas Backstrom and Evgeny Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov's way too much to take on. Can't take him. The Winnipeg Jets, Mark Scheifele, and then you've got Tyler Johnson at center, who's an 87 overall two-way forward. What is Johnson's numbers like? Let's see. Really excited to be in a video again. There you go, Aiden. That's awesome to hear. Glad to see you could make it in. That's awesome. Hansel's contract is good. That's true. Pixel Gamer, nice to see we're able to make it back. So you got someone like Brian Little who can take faceoffs, play offensively. He's two-way minded. Let's see if we can pick up a Brian Little. You see, again, it would be too many skaters in the system for Winnipeg. I mean, if we can pick up a rookie goalie, possibly. Let's see, Eric Comrie's the only rookie goalie they have. Rookie skaters, what else do they got? They don't have much. As we can pick up a low bottom 6 potential. Let's see, that's not good. Chase DeLeo, though, is a good move. Let's see if this works. Trade rejected. Maybe we don't have pick stat on, so that's where it gets tough. Chase DeLeo, maybe Winnipeg's just not the right opponent here. Vancouver, definitely not. Toronto, they're 27 and 22. At center, what do they got in terms of centermen who can take faceoffs? That's the problem. We need centermen who can take faceoffs. Marner is low elite. He's 75 faceoff man. That's just not going to work. Nylander's a 79. Down on morale. That's not working. Tyler Bozak, 83 in faceoffs, but again, only an 85 overall. So does that truly actually work? It does not. We need someone who's high value, like Valtteri or Filipil is still only 86. Guys, we got to find somebody who's about an 89 and aging, like a Paul Stastny was great for the Oilers, but can I really take on a Paul Stastny at 32? 1 year left at 7 mil. I don't know. Let's try it. Could be an interesting trade. The proposed trade rejected. That's the problem. We're giving up a lot in this trade, and we got to give up a pick as well. I don't want to give up a first, but I mean a second next year, I guess, would work. Let's see if it evens it out. And trade rejected. See, Paul Stastny is too much to ask for. San Jose, a Joe Pavelski possibly would be something we could see. Logan Couture, Thomas Hertl. Thomas Hertl is low, 24. 75 faceoffs again, though. That's an issue. 79 faceoff. Larkin sounds good, but I mean, I don't know what you'd have to give up to get him, right? That's the issue there. Joe Thornton at 38. He's 89. Can't give up somebody like that. Let's see. Pittsburgh, what are they offering? Evgeny Malkin and Crosby. That does not work. Trade for an old player who, like 30, who but can play as good like Lucic. Yeah, that's the issue. We need someone like that. I mean, the Ottawa Senators might have Kyle Turris available, or Derek Brassard, who's an 87-year-old, 30-year-old, like you guys are saying, but not good in the faceoff dot. That's what we need to improve, is the faceoff dot. Kyle Turris, 28, pretty solid player, but just doesn't work for me. The New York Rangers, on the other hand, have a Derek Stepan, who's an 88 elite, and only 75 in faceoff. Again, not good. I mean, Mika Zibanejad, all of a sudden 24. Low elite potential. Yeah, you know what? Let's take a chance on Mika Zibanejad. That gets us a lot of trade value. Let's see. This should even things up. Proposed trade rejected. It meets their trade block, which is nice. Let's see if we can't send them another draft pick here. A second rounder. You know what? I'm fine giving up a second rounder in the next draft. Mika Zibanejad, 4 years left, 6 million. Should be good to go. Trade accepted. That is what we need to do. We need to get this trade over with, just figure out what we're going to do with this team and move it around a bit. So Wenberg, get Blake Spears for fourth line. Yeah, Blake Spears good. Dylan Larkin, see how I was going to go with him, but that didn't work. Mika Zibanejad, let's get Mika Zibanejad in there. All of a sudden he's up to an 87. So we've got Wenberg and Zibanejad. Good trade, exactly. That's what I was hoping for. He is kind of flawed for trades. Yeah, kind of, sort of. But I mean, Rask was something we had to give up in terms of giving this team some big chance to win. So Zibanejad, and then I mean, you've got Wenberg, Zibanejad, who's had 10 goals, 17 assists this year. He's had a very down year. Only played 56 games. That's an issue for us. He's not a point scorer, but I think on the top line with somebody like Jeff Skinner and Teravainen, if you move his skill set to a playmaker, it might be possible to get him to score some points, more or less. So let's see if moving Zibanejad will do that for us. I hope it will. I pray and hope it will, because we got to do something big to make this team change what they're doing out there. So let's go get Zibanejad changed around. Right there, he's at the bottom of the list. No, where is he? Where is he? See, centers and Zibanejad into a playmaker. Let's go details here. Zach Zenshin, really low rated, but he's good. That's, yeah, I know. I don't know much about him in game. That's the problem. So let's see this change. Will it make a matter for Zibanejad, who is now a playmaker? We need a grinder on the team. We have too many playmakers. Cassie McLeod, yeah, I see that, fair point. But I mean, we've got a lot of two-way forwards. That's the thing. We've got two-way forwards in the bottom six. I mean, you're thinking somebody like Shea Alson, Brickley's a two-way forward, and then Di Giuseppe's a playmaker, but Nordstrom is... So you've got three guys in the bottom six, and I mean, Sam Gagner I would more or less count on as a two-way forward. So I'm going to leave it for now. That will be what we'll get done, and we'll see if this trade sparks anything for the team. We need to obviously improve the facilities, as we are having a hard time keeping up with facilities. The new building, gotta maintain it. Gotta maintain the new building, or else then you piss off fans, and you can't be doing that. So let's see, arena customization. No, that's not what we wanted. Let's get out of here. Let's go discard changes, and let's go get ourselves upgrade and maintain. There we are. And we are gonna, on how you make your quote-unquote expansion team, that is basically, if you go watch the first episode of this franchise mode Pixel Gamer, you'll see how to do it. I did it live to air on this franchise mode, so definitely go check that out. It's really interesting little process. I love the new relocation aspect they've put in the game, so definitely go check out episode 1 of this franchise mode, and you'll see how to do it there. So let's see, there we go. Let's go get a couple of games in, and let's go, I know I've been saying let's go, I just want these boys to let's go out there on the ice. Hi Jethro, nice to see you were able to make it in. Hey you, Doll on New TV, what's up? What's up, Top Shelf? What's up, Top Shelf? What's up, Top Shelf? What's Top Shelf doing? I don't know, it's Top Shelf sending me messages here, just randomly sending me. What is he sending me messages for? Let's see. We're not winning. This is not good. We're losing in shootouts. I guess that's decent. Yes, I don't know. Trade deadline, not worrying about that. Let's see. 4-0 win over top of Philadelphia, as I get a little bit distracted here. So we end up losing 2 in overtime, winning 2 and losing 1. So all of a sudden we're 28, 28, and 6. Try to trade good players you don't need for a superstar. Yeah, but I mean, this team's got to be filled out, and we got to win this season. That's as well. Let's see. 62 points. We're 10 points behind. That's not bad. Online franchise draft in exactly 5 minutes. If you can partake, that'd be great. Ah, crap. MLB stuff going on here, guys. Oh. Yeah. Well, guys, I think I'm going to go take this opportunity. I'm going to leave it right here. It's the trade deadline. You guys send in your trades and stuff in the comments after this video is posted. I'm going to head on out. Guys, thank you for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If not, leave a like. And I will catch you guys in the next one.